Your brain perceives the light and objects around you as the sum of reality. In truth, these visible things represent only 5% of the cosmos, leaving the rest as a completely invisible and undetectable void. In 1933, an astronomer tracking the movement of galaxies noticed a mathematical problem. They were spinning far too fast. Based on the amount of gravity generated by the stars we could actually see, those galaxies should have ripped themselves apart. This chart shows a galaxy's expected rotation speed dropping off compared to the actual flat trajectory scientists observed. To make the math work, there had to be a massive source of extra gravity holding the galaxy together. Scientists named this invisible placeholder dark matter. Looking at this updated graph charting the universe's expansion over billions of years, a second problem emerges. Cosmologists expected gravity to eventually slow the expansion of space. Instead, in 1998, they discovered it was accelerating, pushed apart by a repulsive force they named dark energy. Between the dark matter holding galaxies together and the dark energy pushing them apart, everything you know, every single human, every single planet, every star you've ever seen, is a rounding error floating in an ocean of unknown forces. Some of the few things we can see present their own terrifying problems. Black holes are regions where millions of solar masses are crushed into a single point, causing established physical laws to stop working. The event horizon marks the boundary where gravity becomes so extreme that even light cannot escape. If you fell across that line, the gravitational pull on your feet would be billions of times stronger than on your head, violently stretching your body in a process called spaghettification. The physical destruction is only part of the anomaly. Albert Einstein demonstrated that massive gravitational pull distorts the flow of time itself. From your perspective, your fall into the black hole would play out over an hour or two. However, a person watching from a safe distance would see your movement slow down until you appeared frozen at the event horizon, suspended for eternity. Eventually, the black hole itself will evaporate. When it does, the physical matter and the data that made up your body do not return to the universe. They appear to be permanently deleted from reality, creating a contradiction in physics known as the information paradox. Beyond the consumption of matter, a black hole erases the physical records and rules that define our reality. Crossing the event horizon appears to be a permanent deletion of information from the universe. There are 2 trillion observable galaxies around us. Each one holds hundreds of billions of stars and countless planets with the right chemistry for life. Mathematically, the conditions for biological evolution are common throughout the cosmos. Physicist Enrico Fermi famously asked why a universe that should be crowded with life remains completely silent. This diagram illustrates the Great Filter theory. Every advancing civilization hits a wall leading to extinction through nuclear war, ecological collapse, or technological catastrophe. Alternatively, the zoo hypothesis proposes advanced civilizations survived the filter, keeping Earth isolated, monitoring us like a wildlife preserve. In 1977, a radio telescope picked up a 72-second burst of energy from the stars. An astronomer circled the data and wrote "wow" in the margin to mark the strongest non-terrestrial signal ever recorded. It vanished immediately after and has never repeated. Whether we are the lone survivors of a great filter or the occupants of a cosmic zoo, the silence from the stars represents a systemic barrier. The absence of contact is the primary evidence of a universe that either eliminates complexity or enforces our total isolation. Every civilization and every star is heading towards the same thermodynamic finale known as heat death. Trillions of years from now, the dark energy pushing the cosmos apart will isolate every galaxy. The last stars will exhaust their fuel, and eventually, even the black holes will evaporate. The laws of thermodynamics dictate that everything moves towards disorder. Eventually, the temperature of the universe will drop to near absolute zero, leaving no heat, light, or structure. Reality has a definitive expiration date. In the end, the invisible forces that control our universe will stretch the physical world until the void claims every piece of matter. If eternal darkness is guaranteed, it is easy to look at our temporary existence as pointless. Yet, the inevitability of that cosmic doom gives our current moment its value. Every atom of carbon, oxygen, and iron in your blood was forged under immense pressure inside the cores of ancient stars. When those stars exploded, they scattered the building blocks of life across the galaxy to form the Earth and, eventually, you. You are the universe achieving the rare, temporary ability to look back at itself. Through your consciousness, the cosmos has woken up to witness its own existence. Humanity's significance originates from the singular gift of awareness. While we are physically inconsequential in a dark universe, our ability to perceive it makes our existence a necessary counterweight to the void.